Hi there, friend. First off, thank you so much for downloading our website essentials checklist. Lori and I put this checklist together over the course of nearly 15 years of working together, designing and building WordPress websites for our agency clients. But this checklist isn't just for WordPress. It'll help you no matter what platform you're on or where you're at in your website journey. We're so excited that you've got this checklist in hand because we know that you want to build an amazing website that is done right the first time. And this checklist, this one right here, covers all the essentials that you need to make it happen. We're confident that with this checklist in hand, you'll be able to build a wow-worthy website for your business, and we cannot wait to see it come to life. If you love this checklist and you're interested in even more actionable advice and exceptional guidance from two branding and website experts, along with a whole host of amazing and supportive entrepreneurs, then check out our free Facebook group, the Pursuit Pack. Here's a URL for you. You can share your progress as you build your website, ask for feedback, and get valuable information from like-minded business owners. It's a great resource all about lifting each other up, sharing ideas, and I sure do hope that you'll join. Now that you're here, I'd love to help you take the next step towards building a website that is easy to use, beautiful, and is an absolute workhorse for your business. So stick with me, you are going to love what I have to share with you. Not only are we going to dive into the 3 criteria for website success, but I'm going to share with you our proven proprietary framework, our website blueprint that ensures that you have a strong website foundation so that you're not worrying about whether or not your website is working. You can focus on your business's growth. The best part is you can take these concepts and ideas that I'm going to share with you today and apply them to your website right now because we want you to have the website that your business deserves. If you haven't already met us, hi, I'm Betsy, and along with my business partner and good friend Lori, we are the dedicated and passionate creatives behind Pursue, a strategic coaching and creative agency designed for highly motivated business owners like you. Between us, we have founded and run several successful businesses and learned myriad lessons along the way. We joined forces because we saw a huge gap in the support available to entrepreneurs, and we wanted to make it better. We've seen too many business owners bouncing from coach to coach, contractor to contractor, not getting the comprehensive support that they need to be truly successful. That kind of scattered and disjointed approach doesn't get you anywhere. That's why we created Pursue Your Potential, to offer agency-level coaching and that guides you through every aspect of building a business, brand, and online presence without the hefty agency price tag, giving business owners like you the confidence and guidance that you need to improve and grow your business like never before. This is Lori. She is a WordPress website expert who can truly turn any website into a powerful tool that helps businesses streamline their processes, capture new leads, and build an undeniable online presence. She is a wizard when it comes to building websites, and she is the engineer behind the tech stack and digital framework that we're sharing with you today. And here's me again. I'm a creative mastermind and branding expert with over 20 years of experience, and I love working with businesses to discover what truly makes them unique and harnessing that power to create a powerful brand that attracts high-dollar clients, makes them shine in the market, and gives them the strategic brand that they need to grow their business like they never thought possible. We have worked together for over 15 years, and with our powers combined, we have perfected the processes, tested the tech, and broken the creative boundaries that help businesses not only survive, but thrive. We are passionate about what we do. We love to encourage big dreams, and when a business that we've helped hits their goals and achieves those big dreams, we are here for it. Through Pursue, we're excited to share everything we have learned over the past 15 years of running our creative agencies and businesses together to help you build a brand and a website that gets noticed and drives real results. We genuinely care about your success, and we know that you're in the right place. If you're here, you are most likely an entrepreneur, a business owner, or a solopreneur. You know that you need an established brand and a great website. You understand just how important it is, and you are eager to make it happen. But you probably fall into one of 2 buckets. You either don't have a website yet, and you're super tired of Googling, second-guessing yourself, and you don't know which direction to go in. You just wish that someone would tell you what the next step is. You're ready to take action, and you want to start building your website, but you don't know what tech to use. You don't know where to start, and you are just over trying to figure it all out on your own. Or maybe you're stuck with an expensive and frustrating website that's half finished. You're not proud of it and it doesn't do anything for you. You are tired of it taking days or weeks to make a simple update with your current developer. You want to have control over your own website and you are done wasting time and money trying to force a square peg into a round hole. And the worst part of all, despite feeling the frustration and overwhelm of your current situation, either not having a website at all or knowing that your current website isn't performing the way that it should, you know that if you don't take action, 6 months to a year later, you are still going to be in the same spot. You know that you can't keep doing it this way. Surviving on social media alone and doing the same old thing isn't growing your business or bringing in money. It is wasting your precious time, costing you hard-earned dollars, and making you want to pull your hair out. Did I hit the nail on the head? Don't worry. You and so many other business owners feel this way, and I just want to say I am super relieved that you're here because, number one, you are not alone. And number two, Lori and I love to help people build amazing websites. Websites that work, that look amazing, and most importantly, help you bring in new clients and revenue. Oh, and by the way, over-delivering is kind of our jam, so you're never going to be left hanging. We got you. I am going to share with you the secret sauce for building a high-performance, long-lasting website. I will be telling you our exact formula for creating successful WordPress websites and how to create a strong website foundation to ensure that success and keep your website running flawlessly year after year. Whether you have a website or not, built it yourself or worked with a developer, the information that I'm going to share with you is really important for your website's continued success. And let's face it, your business's success. Our framework doesn't just work for WordPress websites either. There's tons of juicy information here that will help you no matter what platform you're on or what stage you're in. So let's dive in. Over the years that Lori and I have worked together, we have designed and built everything from single-focused landing pages all the way up to $60, $70, and even $100,000 mega websites. And we noticed that big or small, simple or complex, every single website that we built had something very important in common. Now, our goal is always to build the absolute best quality websites for our clients, and we have a few criteria that we use to determine website success. These criteria can be applied to any website, and it's our guiding light when it comes to building successful websites in our agency. We also heavily rely on these criteria when we perform website audits. This allows us to pinpoint what we're working on and where improvements are needed. You can use this same 3 criteria to audit your own website and see if it's performing as it should or if it's falling flat. Criteria number 1, is it easy to use and manage? Businesses, especially small ones, have to be efficient and agile because things happen fast. So the website that we built has to be easy enough for our clients to use on their own, which means they can log in, make changes, update images, and publish their own content. We never ever want them to feel like their hands are tied if they need to be productive outside of our normal business hours. We support them if they have a need, and we happily provide each and every one of our clients with in-depth training so they never get stuck or feel like they're waiting on us. Ultimately, they are in the driver's seat, they are in control of their own website, and that's how it should be. Criteria number 2, it has to be beautiful and functional. The websites that we build for our clients have to not only be insanely beautiful and represent our clients' brands, but they have to be insanely functional as well. Websites are tools. They should be doing something, not just sitting there like a lump on a log. Lori and I have seen way too many websites that are just digital placeholders, taking up space on the internet and not actually attracting or converting customers. And in some cases, the really bad ones are turning people away, and that means lost revenue. So we knew that the websites that we built needed to work. Whether the goal was to attract new visitors, capture leads, make sales, or automate processes, we built functional websites for our clients that not only streamlined their business operations, but it makes their life easier as a business owner. And they also look great doing it. Criteria number 3, will it last a long time? The websites that we build have to stand the test of time. I can't tell you how many times that we have had clients come to us frustrated and burnt out, tired of the whole process because they spent 3 months, 6 months, even a year, and tons of money redesigning their website with another developer or agency, only to have to start the process all over again because it wasn't done right. If you're making an investment, any investment, especially if it's 5 figures or higher, you need to know that your website is going to be built right the first time and last for years to come. I want to tell you a story about one of our clients to demonstrate exactly how crucial it is to have a strong foundation for your website and how our website blueprint can solve these problems from the beginning and from the ground up. This client is a premium provider of cloud and data center services, and they have a global reach. They are innovative, tech-savvy, and heavily reliant on their website to showcase their capabilities and reinforce their reputation. They needed a highly functional, reliable, and robust website to elevate their brand and set them apart from the other data centers and technology companies out there. A few years ago, they approached us in a very desperate situation. They were really skeptical about working with yet another agency because they had been burned so bad. This client spent 6 figures and 6 months on a complete rebrand and website redesign with a different website agency, an agency that made big promises. A couple months after the website was launched, it was clear to our client that something was very wrong. They found out that their website wasn't working the way that it should be. Things were broken and clients weren't getting the information that they needed. They were losing business because of their faulty website. And the worst part, they had no control over it. They couldn't even log in to make the simplest of changes. And that meant that they had to go through this other agency anytime they wanted to swap an image or change a block of text. And you can believe they charged them a pretty penny for every single little thing, and it took weeks to get done. No company, not a single one, that invests in their brand and their website should have to question whether it's going to work or be viable in 3 weeks, 3 months, or a year. That's insane. And it's not the first time that Lori and I have heard similar horror stories. This particular client, unfortunately, paid a lot of money and they were still stuck, just like so many other businesses. They couldn't grow or achieve their goals because their website was a major roadblock, not to mention a time suck. Instead of helping their business and helping their clients, their website was holding them back and turning people away. That's just not how a website should work. When Lori and I dug into their website to diagnose what was going on, we found out that this website didn't have a strong foundation. And without a solid foundation, it's only a matter of time before cracks appear. The website failed on all 3 of our key criteria for success. It wasn't easy to use. The client had no control over their own site. They couldn't log in, make updates, or manage content independently. They felt like they were trapped in a never-ending cycle of dependency on their developer. It didn't do anything meaningful. The site looked good on the surface, but it wasn't functional. It wasn't attracting leads or streamlining their marketing efforts. It was just a digital placeholder, doing nothing to grow their business. Lastly, it didn't stand the test of time. After just a few months, the site was outdated and needed major updates. And it was going to cost so much more money to get it fixed, they were forced to start over. Honestly, it was awful. Laura and I truly felt for them because they trusted this other agency to do a good job, and their website didn't hit the mark at all. This client really needed their website to be successful. Because they are an innovative tech company, having a strong online presence is a no-brainer. Without it, their brand was compromised, and it was turning away potential clients and partners. Lori and I knew that we could create a stellar online presence and wow-worthy website for them by starting with a strong foundation, one that allowed them to strengthen their brand and evolve effortlessly. It is the tech space after all, and things move fast. So, Lori and I applied our proven website blueprint to ensure that we established a strong foundation for them and built a high-quality website that worked. They wanted a cutting-edge look that established them as a prominent, forward-thinking player in the industry, and they needed their website to provide crucial information for their clients, as well as help them streamline their cost estimating processes. We designed a beautiful user experience for their website and implemented some highly supported WordPress plugins that expanded their website's functionality quickly and easily. That helped them achieve their website's goals. Once they had a solid foundation in place, they were able to grow and expand their website's functionality with ease. And ultimately, that led them to achieve a major milestone in their business. We were just thrilled that we were able to help them get there. That is the great thing about our website blueprint. It doesn't just help you create a strong, well-structured tech foundation, but it helps you establish a strong foundation for your branding, content development, SEO, and marketing too. There are so many hidden challenges and myriad details to pay attention to when it comes to building a website, and our blueprint ensures you don't miss a single thing. Whether you're just starting out or planning to grow, it is designed to give you the confidence that you need that your website will function properly and look great doing it, both now and as you scale. It's all about making sure your website works for you, not against you. I know what you're thinking, and I get you. No two websites are the same, and every business has different goals and different ideas of what their website should look like. But this blueprint has been the guiding force behind every single website that we have ever built, and we have a 100% satisfaction and success rate. It does not matter what size your website is or how crazy you want to get with it, better websites are built on strong foundations. Let me give you another example. Lori and I had the absolute joy of working with another fantastic client who was a relationship counselor, and let me tell you, she had some big dreams for her business. When she first came to us, she was just starting out as a solo practitioner, eager to make her mark in her local area. She wanted to establish herself as a trusted and credible therapist, but she also had her sights set on something bigger. She wanted to create and build connections with other therapists and counselors to grow her network and build a brand that truly resonated with the right clients. But here's the kicker. She didn't want to just stay local. She had her eye on the future, with big dreams of opening multiple locations and even franchising her brand one day. It was ambitious, but we love ambitious, and we knew right away that we could help her make that happen. With an incredible brand and a rock-solid website foundation, we were able to set her up with a website that wasn't just built for today, but one that could grow and evolve right along with her vision. The very first thing that we did, lay the groundwork. We built her a website with a very strong foundation, one that was not only equipped with the right tech, but it positioned her as a highly credible expert and set her apart from her competition. We helped her develop a professional and polished brand that attracted and resonated with her ideal client. The site didn't need to be massive from day one. It needed to build credibility, attract leads, and most importantly, be poised and ready to scale effortlessly as her brand expanded. Fast forward a couple of years and holy cow, her practice has taken off. She has brought on additional therapists, expanded her services, and even opened new locations. What started as a single local relationship counseling practice transformed into a multi-location franchise. Her website turned into a powerhouse because we were able to seamlessly add new features that simplified her operations and expanded her website subdomains for each franchise location, empowering individual location owners, all while protecting her brand integrity. And here's the best part. She is still absolutely thrilled with her website even today. Not only does it still work great and look just as stunning as it did on day one, but it's super easy for her and her team to update, add new content, and flex as new opportunities arise. Even with all that growth and expansion, her website has kept up and adapted to each new change. And it's all because we built her website on such a strong foundation from the start. That meant that scaling her website was smooth and stress-free. She never had to worry about completely redesigning her site anytime she added a new location or wanted to improve the functionality. That solid foundation that she needed was already in place, and it was ready to support her every step of the way. Doesn't that sound like a dream? It doesn't matter if you're a huge global corporation, a small brick and mortar shop, or an entrepreneur with big dreams. All successful websites start with a strong foundation. Every single one. Your website shouldn't be an afterthought. It is a cornerstone of your business. It is the hub where your brand, messaging, and operations all come together to drive growth and success. The two examples that I shared are just a glimpse of what's possible when you build it right from the very start. These aren't one-off success stories either. Lori and I have used this exact foundational framework on every website that we build, and we have heaps of happy clients with thriving, successful websites because of it. Here's the thing that most template website companies and developers don't want you to know. They want to keep you tied to their systems and platform so that you are dependent on them for every little update, image swap, and redesign. Sure, they might claim to be client-focused and easy to use, but in reality, they lock you into a frustrating setup that just isn't built for growth, and you can end up paying thousands and tens of thousands just to keep your head above water. Adding new pages or customizing a template becomes a major chore, holding your business back from what it really needs to thrive. These companies make big promises, but it often feels a little too good to be true. Lori and I are here to show you a better way. Our website blueprint was created with you in mind. This isn't just another cookie cutter solution. It is a real strategic foundation for your website that is built to last. It will help you build a website that is beautifully branded, incredibly functional, and fully customizable to fit your business's needs. You are in control, able to manage, update, and build a better site that truly reflects your business's brand and supports its growth. With a strong foundation, you have the freedom to expand and improve your website as new opportunities arise without getting stuck in a system that holds you back or requires costly redesigns. Everything starts with that rock-solid foundation. Once you have it, you will be unstoppable. You might be thinking, okay, but what exactly goes into a strong website foundation? Especially if you've already got some semblance of a website live on the internet, or perhaps you're just starting out. You could be tempted by those all-in-one, right-out-of-the-box websites that claim to do it all. You'll think, well, that'll work just fine. Just fine? Just because something is working right now or will be just fine doesn't mean that it's the best option for you or that it's performing at its peak and doing something meaningful. Let's go back to our 3 criteria for success. Remember, we are trying to build a dream website. This is the one that you are aiming for. This is a website that is easy to use and manage. It is beautiful and functional, and it will last year after year. This is husband and wife material, y'all. These things, success does not come from slapping something together. Another phrase that Lori and I hear over and over when a client comes to us in a panic that their website isn't functioning properly. Surprise! Success comes from planning your website strategically and building a strong foundation. Please do not slap it together. Now, a website foundation isn't just one single thing, like the platform you use or the hosting it's on. It doesn't even stem from design or layout. It comes from the connection between all of these elements. I'm hoping that we have all seen how concrete gets poured. There's an elaborate system of rebar and wire mesh that gets laid before any concrete shows up. Concrete on its own isn't really that strong, and it would crack and crumble after just a couple weeks of use or a few seasons of the ground shifting. It is the connected network of reinforcements inside the concrete that makes it super strong. And the same thing goes for your website. Here are all of the elements that make up your website's foundation. I'm betting that's more things than you thought it would be. A great website foundation truly comes from the careful balance of all of these elements. And here's why. Each of them is connected to every other element within your website, and it has an impact on it. Structure is linked to content, design is linked to performance, and compliance is linked to SEO, so on and so forth. If you pull or tug at any one of these elements, it affects the others in play. And if you're missing a piece entirely, the whole foundation is compromised. Let's dive into each one of these foundational elements one by one. Your website structure is all of the behind-the-scenes software and hardware that makes your website work the way it's supposed to. Think about all of the internal components to a car, like the engine and the exhaust. All of those elements need to work together so that the car can actually move. Your website structure includes things like your web address, your content management system, the theme, and even the plugins you choose. Not to mention how fast and secure your host server is. See, we're already on the first bullet point and we're already connecting the dots. Website functionality is where you start thinking about what you want your website to do and how visitors will use it. Choosing specific plugins can expand your website's capabilities, add useful automations, and improve how users interact with your content. It's not just about making it look good. It's about creating a seamless experience for your visitors and you. I liken this to whether you've got a sports car or an off-road vehicle. Both are very different with their functionality, even though they're very similar. Your website functionality is much the same. You need to figure out what it's going to be used for so that you can set it up properly. Security and performance is also a huge part of your website foundation. Nobody wants their website to get hacked or slow down to a crawl. Security and performance on your website go hand in hand to make sure that it is performing at its peak. It's more than that though. Fast page load speeds keep users browsing your website and contributes to your SEO. A fast, secure website can actually boost your visibility with search engines and attract more visitors. Branding and design. This is where the magic happens. This is the heart of your site's user experience, and it is the fun part about creating a website. It's where your vision finally comes together and you start to get really excited about everything because you can see it. And while branding and design are a huge part of making your website instantly recognizable, as well as helping you stand out from competitors, it directly impacts your search engine optimization, website performance, and even compliance. So while it's a lot of fun and really exciting, it is important to get it right. Now we're getting to the meat and potatoes of your website, your content. This is everything from the images and videos on your homepage to your copy and the blog posts that you publish. But it's not just about having compelling and engaging content. It is about how you organize it and manage it. The way that your content is structured can greatly impact everything from user experience and SEO to your website's unique functionality. And yes, there are even some legal considerations to keep in mind. We all know that just because you build it does not mean they will come. SEO and marketing are what draw new people into your site and keep them engaged with your brand. Your SEO allows your website to be visible to search engines, and your content and functionality are a big part of this. That's what keeps your visitors browsing and coming back for more, which signals to the search engines that your site is full of valuable content. But don't forget that your website performance matters here too. If your website is sluggish or hard to navigate, people won't stick around. They'll likely to go to your competitors and your SEO will be impacted. Here's the big one, and it often gets swept under the rug: legal and compliance. Depending on the features you build into your website, like capturing leads or gathering data, you'll need clear policies in place and terms of use to stay compliant. Additionally, you want to make sure that your website is accessible to all visitors, including those who may have different needs for navigating online content. There are actual, real federal and state laws that you have to follow, so this isn't something you want to push off until later. Better safe than sorry, right? Those are the basics of what goes into a solid website foundation. You can probably see just how critical each of these elements is and how deeply connected they are. Getting any one of them wrong can throw the whole thing off, leaving you with a website that is far more trouble than it's worth. But when you get them right, everything flows seamlessly and your website works the way it's supposed to. It becomes a powerful tool for your business. This is exactly why we created the Better, Faster, Stronger website blueprint, to guide you through each and every part of building a rock-solid website foundation. Whether you're starting from scratch or improving an existing site, we have poured over a decade of experience into this comprehensive blueprint so that you don't have to fumble your way through the process. We have taken all of the guesswork out. We've packaged up our proven framework and filled it with the exact tech, tactics, and resources that we use to build agency quality websites that last. You don't have to reinvent the wheel or waste countless hours Googling for answers, still wondering, is this the right option? With the blueprint, you'll be armed with the knowledge you need to build a high-performing, wow-worthy website that grows with your business without the stress or uncertainty. You're here because you're eager and excited to create the best possible website for your business, and that's the one it deserves. But let's be real, you can't keep putting this off, only to be frustrated again in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year from now. You need a professional website that attracts the right clients and supports your business goals, and you need it sooner rather than later. With our website blueprint, you'll learn what it takes to build a website that lets you take control. A website that is easy to update and manage on your own. No more waiting on developers or feeling stuck. You'll be in the driver's seat with the confidence, tools, and resources that you need to update and manage your site effortlessly. You'll learn how to create a website that is beautiful and functional. One that truly represents your brand and looks amazing, but doesn't just sit there like a billboard in a digital desert. It'll work for you. From capturing leads to automating processes, your site will drive real results, all while looking amazing. And we know you want a website that is frustration-free. Ditch the guesswork and wasted time. With our proven framework, you'll have a clear plan and the resources you need to build a workhorse website without the overwhelming confusion of endless options. And most importantly, you will build a website that will stand the test of time. Set your business up for long-term success with a website that grows with you, without the need for expensive redesigns or migrations down the line. You'll get it right the first time, saving you so much time and money. We've distilled everything in our framework into 7 videos and PDFs loaded with real-world advice, pro tips, and countless resources and practical tools that will give you the confidence to build a better, faster, and stronger website on your own. One that supports your goals and helps your business thrive. Seriously, it's time to skip the frustration of trying to figure it out all on your own. With our blueprint, you'll have the exact framework, tools, and resources that we use to build premium websites. And for a limited time, we're offering it to you at a special rate. Lori and I truly hope that you'll take advantage of this special offer because we've poured every ounce of our agency expertise into this blueprint, and we genuinely want you to have this resource at your fingertips. Whether you're building your own WordPress website, working with a developer, or still figuring out the best path forward, this blueprint is designed to guide and help you create a strong website foundation. We're sharing all of this information with you because we don't want you to feel overwhelmed and frustrated anymore. We want you to know that there's a better way. Easy button options and band-aid fixes won't last, but our proven framework will help you build a website that is strong, reliable, and designed to grow with your business for years to come. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope what I shared has inspired you to think about your website as the true powerhouse it can be for your business and given you some actionable advice that will help you improve your current website or get you on the right track towards building a new one. We covered a lot, from essential elements of building a strong website foundation to the disasters that can happen if your website isn't built right from the start. And I hope you're walking away with a clear vision of what's possible. Now, if you're ready to take action and build a website that's easy to use, beautiful, functional, and lasts year after year, then grab the Better, Faster, Stronger website blueprint today. This blueprint cuts out all of the guesswork and gives you everything you didn't know you needed to know about creating a website that doesn't just look good, but works hard for your business today and as you grow. You deserve a website that truly supports your goals and keeps up with your vision. This blueprint is the place to start. So don't wait. Go ahead, take the leap, and get started building a better website for your business today. And remember, if you have any questions about what you learned today, if you'd like to share your experience using the Better, Faster, Stronger website blueprint, or if you just want to connect, head over to our free Facebook group, The Pursuit Pack. We'd love to hear from you, cheer you on, and support you in every way that we can. Thanks again for being here, and here's to building a better website together.